welcome back. I am Amber, owner and operator of Calm Kids, yoga, mindfulness, and anger management for children and the adults who guide them. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about something that is kind of exciting for me, maybe not that exciting for you, but if you're here, that means you're interested in behavior and in anger and in mindfulness. And so I wanted to kind of debunk some myths about anger. So today I'm going to be giving you a little bit of insight into 4 anger myths. Myth number 1, the way you express anger cannot be changed. Some people believe that the way you express anger is inherited and that it cannot be changed. You might hear this when people say, this is just the way I am, right? Or I got it from my mom, or my dad is like this. My grandmother had the same temperature. Not the same temperature, the same temper. So in general, our facial expressions, how our nervous system is triggered when we become angry, that can be inherited. But what we do after that point, how we respond to it, that is learned behavior. Myth number 2. Myth number 2 is that anger automatically has to lead to aggression. There is a misconception that the only effective way to deal with anger is to let it out through aggression. And though we do need to let it out, aggression isn't the only way that you can release anger. There are much more constructive and assertive ways to release anger. Effective anger management needs to involve learning how to control the escalation of anger by employing learned assertiveness skills. Myth number 3. Myth number 3 says that you have to be aggressive to get what you want. You hear this in our culture all the time, right? You have to be a shark. You have to act aggressively to get people to pay attention to you, to get them to listen to you. This can lead to people who might already be struggling with anger. They might be led to feel like their anger is validated, their aggression is validated. And so we get this constant feedback from our environment telling us that we have to be aggressive in order to get what we want, when in fact, that is not the truth. A lot of people confuse aggression with assertiveness. The goal of aggression is to dominate, to intimidate, right? To kind of force your hand on people. In some cases, the goal of aggression could be to harm or to injure another person. The opposite end of that with assertiveness, the goal there is to communicate and express how it is that you're feeling without causing harm, without trying to dominate or intimidate. And that can be difficult for some people to learn how to do when they're used to using anger and aggression to get what they want. Myth number 4. Myth number 4 says that venting anger is always the way to release anger and to learn how to cope with anger. So this was a popular belief for many, many, many years, right? You see people teaching children to beat up on their pillows or to punch something, hit something, let that aggression out, get it out by showing more aggression. And while this might be an effective method for some people at some times, research does show that sometimes, in most cases, you're reinforcing the aggressive behavior. So you're teaching people how to be more aggressive, right? I like to think of it as a healthy balance. Sometimes venting is good for anger, but maybe not in the way of showing more aggression all the time, right? What we want to learn how to do is we want to learn how to show those assertive communication skills and express our emotions without reinforcing more aggressive and undesirable behavior. So that's it, guys. Those are the 4 myths. I hope that that was helpful for you, that you gained some information. And I want you to think about ways in your life or the child in your life, ways that you have perpetrated these myths. Have you believed or lived by any of these myths? Let me know down in the comment section. And until next time, guys, be well.